The human race has had many advancements in space technology. In 1969, we put a man on the moon, and in 1977, we put Voyager 1 onto its journey. And in 1998, we put the ISS into orbit. And now, in 2026, we are departing for our one-way trip to Mars, and we want you!
The most noticeable thing about Mars is its amazingly bright red color, which is due to iron oxides. There are craters every couple kilometers and no living organisms.
The surface is primarily made of oxidized iron dust. The surface is filled with volcanic basalt rock. The soil holds many different nutrients, such as sodium, potassium, and trace elements.
Mars is too cold for water to exist for a long period of time. Water exists in forms of ice under the soil or in sheets in the polar ice caps. Mars's atmosphere is also way too thin to support any kind of life, and lacks a strong magnetic field.
To get to Mars from Earth, we need a method of physical transportation capable of carrying both our human crew and the supplies we need to survive and develop on Mars. The way we will accomplish this is by using a rocket called the SLS Orion.
According to NASA, a human vessel will take around 6 months to travel to Mars and another 6 months to travel back. But on Mars, you will have to wait 18 to 20 months for the planets to realign for a return trip back to Earth. In total, it will take 2.5 years, but it doesn't really matter since it's a one-way trip to colonize Mars.
Mars, we will devote a lot of time into construction, making a new home, deploying solar panels, equipment, and crops.
Establish a safe, sustainable habitat to live in. Humans need a large amount of oxygen to live, so they will need implement a system that can do that for them. For food, we will have to construct many greenhouses to grow crops.
To keep astronauts happy mentally, they will be able to talk to loved ones through the internet, watch movies, games, shows, etc. Resupply missions can bring astronauts notes from loved ones on Earth to keep them well physically. They will have space specifically just for exercising.
The infrastructures that will be built for the Mars One project are going to be permanent because there are no available vehicles that can return the astronauts to Earth from Mars.
Some of the technologies that will be required are life support units that generates energy, water, and breathable air for the settlement. Supply unit with solar panels and spare parts. Living unit that are outfitted with deployable, inflatable habitats. Rovers that take samples from the surface of Mars, navigate location in the surface, and carry heavy equipment, transport people, and communication system that will transit data from Mars to Earth and back.
Please be part of the next big step for mankind and colonize Mars. We want you!